So the big thing coming up real soon for the PC side is we're actually releasing what we call our remastered Z1. And this has been a real labor of love both for the team and the community. Z1 is what we call the first map that came out. And
the OG map.
It is the OG map. It is exactly what kind of spawned all of this battle royale craziness and popularity that we now see. We went back, we started with the terrain, we got rid of some of the pain points that you had in the first version. We redid all of the assets and updated them so the performance is better and just the art style and everything is better. So we are super pumped to get that out into the hands of both our old players that remember Z1, and they proudly call themselves Z1 gamers, and then all of the new players that missed out and they only know Z2.
And this is something that you've been wanting to do for a while, and the community's wanted for a while, and it's taken a while, right?
And it's taken a while, and we wanted to do it right, not fast. And so they'll get it in their hands really shortly, though. It's going to go out in live June 27th.
June 27th?
So just a couple weeks away.
Right,
so
perfect time for summer, right?
Exactly.
Yo, what's up guys? I know it's been a while since I've uploaded my last video, but I'm back. So today I'm going to be talking about something different than I usually do. It's about H1Z1, which is a game that I used to play a whole bunch. Like, I mean crazy. I have about 2,500 hours on that game. I used to play back on Z1, the old map. And then they brought out the new map, and then I stopped playing when they brought the combat update, like everyone else who used to play H1Z1. Now, I just watched the E3 footage of them talking about how they're bringing back the new map and what it looks like, and I'll have the footage on the screen throughout this video, and it looks really good. It looks different. It has a new twist on it, but it is the old map. The map that everybody loves. The colors are better than they are right now on Z2. How it looks, in my opinion, I feel like the colors are better. The map looks really nice. It's the old Z1 that we all miss and remember. Now, going on to the movement, they didn't really talk about this in the E3 conference, but as long as they develop on the movement in the game, because right now the movement, it's really stiff. It feels weird. It doesn't feel like you're actually playing a game. It's so weird. You'll have to play it to see what I'm talking about. It used to be kind of smooth. H1Z1 was never really a smooth running game.
And the biggest thing that just happened a few days ago is we released what we call the EMP grenade. So cars are super important in H1, right?
Right.
Yeah. So because the map is huge, it's like the largest map in the BR experience. It's 100 square kilometers. So you need cars for mobility, right? But that tool is really powerful, so we needed to give players a way to kind of counter that tool. Hence the EMP grenade. It's it's detonates on impact. It's a generous 10-meter radius and will disable any car for a full 20 seconds, which in a shooter is like an eternity.
That's not necessarily like a hard stop, but does your like slow to a roll, or is it a hard stop?
It'll slow to a quick roll.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll slow to a quick roll.
It's something new they're adding, and because vehicles are so, like, a lot of people use them, especially in the late game of H1Z1, which puts other players at a disadvantage who don't have vehicles. And it helps people run away from fights, which is pretty annoying if you ask me in the late game. And I remember when I used to play, that used to piss me off a whole bunch. Now, an EMP grenade, what it's gonna do is basically you throw it in I think it's a 10-meter radius, I'm not too sure about that, of a car, and it will actually bring the car to a stop for a couple seconds. I think it's 30 seconds.
And then we have another thing coming out in the next week or so. We're calling it the airstrike grenade. This is a rare find, but basically you throw it out there, and then a few seconds later, fighter bombers will come zipping by and just will carpet bomb an area. So
that seems that definitely seems like that is definitely a game changer.
That's another game changer.
And also a decision on when the best time to use it.
Because it's rare, right? Because you don't want to die not using it
Right.
Right? That's the worst
But
thing
you
in
also
the world.
probably want to maximize the effectiveness
Yep.
of it.
Now you're going to be finding this in one of the care packages, a level 3 care package. And basically you can throw this nade down and it's just going to call an airstrike right on that spot, which I think is completely unnecessary for a BR game. It's crazy. I'll have to see and actually play the new map to see what this is going to be like. But other than that, I just wanted to quickly touch on the colors. Now, I remember that in Z1 the colors weren't that vibrant. A lot of people turned the vibrancy up themselves, and then when Z2 came out, they made the game very vibrant. And now I just recently logged back onto H1, and it is almost like playing a black and white game. It has some of the most depressing colors I've ever seen, and it looks so weird. I don't know why. I don't know what happened to the game. Hopefully when Z1 does come back, they'll improve on the colors a bit. From what we've seen, it does look better. It's still not the best, and that's why Fortnite is succeeding and has people playing for such long hours at a time. It's because the colors are not depressing. That's why in H1Z1, with all these depressing dark colors, it stops people from playing for long periods of time, especially me. In my opinion, I can't play a game that long. I did grind this game hard, but recently I find that the colors are just terrible. So hopefully they pick up on the vibrancy a bit, and that will really help boost this game back up to the top where it once was. But we'll have to see if Daybreak can go ahead and pull that off, because they've dug themselves a pretty deep hole by not listening to the actual players who play their game every day. From what I've seen, they say they don't do this, but from what I've seen, they just ignore what players want and they do whatever they want. It actually looks like that. I know they're not trying to do that, but that's what it feels like. It just feels like they don't care and they're making their own game. If you guys have any thoughts or opinions you'd like to share, leave a comment down below. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and don't forget to turn on those post notifications so you don't miss a future video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Press start.